Civicom Mock Jury Services, and Quillit. Get to the critical parts of your mock jury research, report writing, and analysis more efficiently with Quillit, Civicom's secure and accurate AI research assistant and toolbox. Quillit can free you from the time-consuming tasks of consolidating and structuring your mock jury findings into your consultative report. Quillit is designed specifically for content generated from focus groups, interviews, and open-ended surveys. It's a perfect solution for analyzing the tangible and intangible output from mock jury presentations and deliberations, providing you with tools to produce and deliver an outstanding report and trial outcome prediction to your client. Quillit's powerful features, summaries, quickly distill individual presentation and deliberation sessions, or combine all into one. Segmentation, sort mock juror perceptions by your criteria to uncover patterns in thinking. Validation, generate verbatim quotes to support mock juror points of view. Citations, verify accuracy with citations tied directly to each quote. Conversational AI, dig deeper into attitudes and impressions by asking the data more questions. Analysis grid, view of all mock juror perceptions in an Excel-style spreadsheet, cross-tabulated by individual question. We'll walk you through a mock trial case and show you how Quillit helps you get to the critical parts of your mock jury research, analysis, and report writing.
So for the case background, we'll call it Carlos Mendoza versus Altigen Mobility Inc. Altigen Mobility, maker of the Glide Ride e-scooter, is being sued over claims that a braking defect causes the front wheel to lock at high speeds. The lead plaintiff, Carlos Mendoza, suffered serious injuries after crashing while riding downhill in a bike lane. He says he was wearing a helmet and riding safely. Altigen denies any defect and blames the rider error or improper maintenance. With the help of Quillit, all you have to do is load your files into the platform, may they be recordings or transcripts, and you can just add the context so Quillit can generate the summary for you. Every time you run a report, Quillit will generate a summary, and along with the summary, you can also get some themes generated by Quillit, including a conclusion. Other features such as segmentation and citations are included. So in this example here, you can ask a question and get the insights from a certain age group, gender, or any type of segment that is relevant to your research. As you scroll down to your report, you can get the citations. For example, for question number 1, I have asked Quillit to identify each juror by number and whether they are leaning towards the plaintiff or defendant and why. I also selected the segment for the age group 36 to 50-year-old and male respondents. These are the responses that I got. So juror number 2 was undecided, juror number 6 was leaning towards the defendant, and the hyperlink that you're seeing at the end of each response is the citation. Citation can help you validate the information that Quillit is generating to make sure that your report is not hallucinating. If you have uploaded any video recordings or audio recordings, you will also have the ability to play back the media to make you to help you create a clip for that particular verbatim quote. In terms of adding segments, all you have to do is click on the Files and Segments section, click on a document, and Quillit should be able to identify the speakers for you. In this example, Quillit was able to identify 15 jurors in the questionnaire responses Excel file that I have uploaded, and for each juror, I've also added these segments they belong to. So in this sample, we only segmented the respondents based on their gender, age group, and their political leanings. Once you've added the segments, you can just go back to your Quillit report, ask your question. You can either select whichever segment you want to select or choose not to select anything. For question number 3, for example, I did not select any segments for this question. So Quillit can comb through all of the transcripts and give the insights based on everyone's responses for that question. Another key feature that we've added to the platform is the ability to say or to not generate any information that's not part of your research. In this example, I have asked Quillit who is the current US president, and once I scroll down to the answer, Quillit mentioned that the answer is not available since that topic is not included in the research. If you feel like you need to dig deeper into the insights, all you have to do is click on Dive Deeper Chat with Quillit. It will open a pop-up and you can use it similar to how you would use ChatGPT. So you can dive deeper into the insights, you can create your threads. In this example, I have created a new thread and I named it thread number 3. And if I want to expound further on question number 1, for example, I can even select the segments that I want Quillit to comb through. For example, I want to select female respondents aged 20 to 35 years old, and I want to expound further on question number 1. Once I click that, Quillit will start running. And within a minute or 2, I should get a response. So wait for the response. And there you go. Once Quillit generates the insights, you can even ask follow-up questions or even request verbatim quotes. Something that we've recently added is the analysis grid. So once the analysis grid gets generated, you will see a bird's eye view of all of the questions and each of the respondents' responses. So at the top, you'll see the questions, and on the left side are the list of jurors and their verbatim answers per question. To help you generate the question, you can either add them manually or you can import a discussion guide, and Quillit will comb through the discussion guide and generate the questions for you. If you're more comfortable working on an Excel file, you can just click on Export to Excel, save it on your computer, and edit as you need to.
Let Quillit help you regain the time you spend on the time-consuming tasks of consolidating and structuring your mock jury findings into your consultative report. We're here to help you get started and have personal success using Quillit. Reach us today to learn more about how we can support your next case.